A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to the Vlog-A-Thon here on my channel. Now here on the Vlog-A-Thon, I'm going to be honest about something really quick. It's February 16th, but you will never trust your own eyes to what has been happening all this time. Since January 1st of 2020, McJuggernuggets had vowed never to work on YouTube again. But it seems like we got someone who's a hypocrite now, because, not that I want to pry, but there are videos uploaded after January 1st. Yeah. If you take a look at a screenshot like this one up here, then it just goes to show, like, what is McJuggernuggets even thinking? What is Jesse Ridgway even trying to do? What are we trying to prove here? By uploading videos after we made a solemn commitment to never upload to YouTube again or to ever do anything with YouTube whatsoever because of some things that happened in the past, I don't really have any other words to say about it. I guess the point about it that makes it a lot worse is that we now got someone else who's officially running the channel. Even though there was a video on there that says I have returned, it just goes to show that it still means that Jesse Ridgway broke the commitment. I mean, I was about ready to move on from McJuggernuggets having to simply quit YouTube just like that. Even there were plenty of videos out there and all that stuff that made it clear, crystal clear, that Jesse Ridgway was going to quit YouTube. But unlike Jesse, it looks like we got someone here who is not quitting YouTube. And I feel like that right now, I don't even know what to think of Jesse Ridgway anymore. Jesse was someone I had to look up to for most parts, because content that was, in fact, out of the question of that sort ended up inspiring me to do some that would not have made a malicious intent. And I gotta be honest though, the reason why Jesse had to go ahead and announce that quitting YouTube would have been the best idea would mostly be because of how hundreds of videos had to get demonetized and how some videos ended up getting completely removed without warning. But now, I'm just going to go on ahead and just state the facts here. The reason why videos are being demonetized or age restricted without any notice or warning in regards to all this stuff is because of the kind of content that's included in there. What you need to do is that, as a YouTuber today, try and go the way that I'm going. Try to have some family-friendly content on here and there, and YouTube will not even think about taking disciplinary action or legal action, or even worse than that. They might try to revoke your channel without you even knowing. If you ever have any content out there that includes even just cuss words out there, or the usage of such obscene gestures, or the usage of violence or bloodshed, then there's always the likelihood that YouTube will not approve of this content. Age restrictions will follow, video removal may follow, blocking, muting, all that stuff. They all apply to content that had been similar to what Jesse Ridgway had created. Hundreds of videos ended up getting demonetized. Some had gotten deleted. Some had gotten muted or blocked. So viewers out there around the world would not be able to watch them. And what's even worse is that unless you had yourself a little virtual private network of some sort, like ExpressVPN, you would not be able to see some videos in the country you live in. Because sometimes people can have their videos set to where no one in America would be able to view. Only people outside of there. And I know VAT19 did it once with the don't hit the Tesla parking while blindfolded challenge with the giant stress ball, but still. That video had to be set so American viewers could not watch it. And it's probably for the reason of how Tesla might be devastated to see that one of their own products is being used as some sort of guinea pig to some challenge, but I can't really blame them for that. Though I just wish that there was another way to settle these kind of problems out here without having to go political or postal on someone out there. But getting back to McJuggernuggets though, I still do feel that a return on YouTube was probably a much more wiser choice, because once a YouTuber, always a YouTuber. But if Jesse Ridgway is wanting to continue working on YouTube for ad revenue or whatnot, then there's going to have to be 5 things that Jesse's going to have to change. Jesse's going to have to change the kind of content that's being made from now on to a more family-friendly level to people who are about age of 12 or whatnot. Keep it PG-13, kind of like what I do. The second thing would be to just refrain from using any kind of obscene verbal language or physical threats or any of the sort, like giving out a middle finger or whatnot. The third thing would be to not allow to have anyone out there go to a point where something could really be damaged or destroyed. And that, of course, would be relevant to destruction of property, which is a pretty common charge nowadays. It's simply because the Psycho series taught us anything about destruction of property. It's that it should be considered illegal, because it is a waste of money like that. The fourth thing out of 5 that I pretty much got here is that content of any sort must be removed. Especially the content that did involve all of those other things that I just mentioned. Because it could hurt your reputation, and it could really upset the kind of future you might end up getting eventually. If you're ever going to have one on YouTube, that is. Which I hope you do. And the 5th and final thing out there, be very strict about what you upload to YouTube in the first place. It's videos like any of the sort that you've been uploading these last 13, 14 years that have caused you to have such a reputation out there. It's almost like your life's pretty much ruined. Millions of people out there don't even realize that whenever a video gets uploaded, there's always a chance that someone's going to want to hack into it and try to download it for some purpose of their own. Any hacker out there could get a copy of your videos and probably use it as phishing, or to sell it to spammers, or to simply allow for any other kind of malicious activity. They could also try and use it to pretty much attempt to embarrass you, which is something you never want. So, of course, those 5 things that I pointed out to you, Jesse Ridgway, if you are watching this, then, well, I'm sincerely hoping that you have a good future out there on YouTube. Because now that you're back, I feel like that there could be another chance that you might have here. Although, it seems that other people are now in control of the channel, considering what other vlogs have just appeared and have just begun to take hold. So, if you want to see more, go down to my channel. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.